Hi guys, welcome back to Reality Road. We are back again. A late podcast this time.
It's not really late.
It's not late.
It's
just
nighttime.
It's nighttime. Yeah.
As you can see.
Okay, just so we want to give you guys an idea. It takes a lot for us to actually.
We are just lazy.
We were
Let's
lazy
be
today.
honest.
I'm off. She didn't have to teach today, and it's just like we procrastinated literally until now.
We could have done it this morning.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
we
lie.
had all day.
We just didn't want. We just didn't have.
Yeah, but we it's
Anyway.
cool because what our motivation is, like we've had several people tell us, stay consistent because what you're doing is actually cool and they enjoy it, and we agree. I mean, can go far, can go further, and so that's what keeps us going. Like, no, we have to stay consistent, even if we don't feel like doing it, even if we don't have the energy or whatever. Yeah, here we are on episode 5? It's episode 5 now.
Yeah, I realized that we said we're gonna release it today. So that means we're editing off this.
We're releasing on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Thursday night, by the way.
Editing also takes a lot of energy out of a person's sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So hopefully my phone's battery lasts for this whole thing. But yeah. Anyway, we just want to give a shout out quickly to Oaks and Caleb. It was two somewhat chaotic podcasts, but it was good though. It was
very
fun. It was enjoyable. We enjoyed it. They enjoyed it, and I know a lot of other people also enjoyed watching it. So it was good. Shout out to them for joining. And yeah, if you guys
Oh,
if you
but
guys,
that was so random. I'm sorry.
yeah, it was spontaneous. It was out of the blue. Yeah, we didn't actually plan it properly. But
Yeah.
hey, it worked out.
It turned out very nice.
Yeah, and if you guys wanna join, if you guys wanna be a part of it, just let us know, comment or send us a message, DM us on Instagram. Welcome to take on anyone, and even if it's an international thing, like I've mentioned this, I think in the first one, if it's a phone call and you wanna be on the podcast, then hey, we can make that happen. Anyway.
Yes.
We have a few things we plan to talk about today. I don't know where you want to start.
No, wherever you want to start.
Wherever I want to start.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start off. What we wanna do is we wanna have more structure to this, right? We wanna actually, not be formal about it or be too serious about it, but also still have fun. But we also want to have more structure in how we, go about these podcasts
It's
and
not
what
just
we
off
talk,
of the, how do you say?
off topic stuff. And
No,
What?
just random.
yeah,
Yeah, we want to have
we want to go somewhere with it.
we want to have meat in the,
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
anyway.
So we're gonna try and have podcasts where we actually talk about serious things and not too deep, but deep things where we can actually have your guys' perspective also on topics and not just random topics and just talk about all that nonsense.
Stuff
and joke
that
around.
is not important at all.
And it's all fun, like we said. We enjoyed the last 2 podcasts. It was fun. It's we laugh, we joke around and everything, but at the same time, it's it's good to have a balance of both.
Yeah.
To have some funny ones, some jokes, some laughs, but also to have some where we can actually talk about things or questions that a lot of people ask or that's in our society today, basically.
Important in a way.
Yeah. One thing that we can bring up or that we always talked about is working while at school, and not at high school. I know we can compare that, but it's a big comparison compared to
In South Africa, you don't get people that work in high school.
Yeah. Some do, but
yeah,
very
it's-
rare because they may have to do it or
Yeah.
something like that.
It's not a very thing. It's not something that you find very often.
Yeah.
So we're more talking about if you're in university or you've
Finished high school,
yeah, you
basically.
finished
You're
high
studying,
school,
essentially. And what's your thoughts on that? Studying while at school.
Studying while at school.
What? I'm at school. Look,
Studying while at
working while at school. Apologies.
school. So that's crazy.
I think I started it out like that also. Studying while at school.
Working
while at school. Yes. That's what I meant to say.
I think it is, and it's a good thing. But, well, because what I've always said, I want to work. Not just to pay my school things, like school fees. Not like, obviously not talking about high school, but like university fees. Because university is expensive.
Yeah.
I always said, I would want to take that stress off my mind.
Yeah.
As much as like, yeah, you get bursaries, you get all of this and that and that. I would want to work to help.
Yeah.
Some way, even if it's a bit like some way help out there. So I feel like, because obviously you get into the age where you need to be independent. You can't be depending on your parents all the time.
Exactly.
So you have to learn how to figure it out yourself.
Yeah. Not depend on them.
That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's good because obviously everyone is different. Everyone can handle it. Everyone is able to do it. And like you said, it's good, because it's even, and I'm going back to high school now, but like in the States, they start there already with their independence, starting like working in high school and then carrying on through into university and studying there. And it's good, like you said, created independence.
Yes.
English. Yo, I don't know why it was such a tongue twister. And you start building your own future, your own financial stability.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed is a lot of people here compared to people in the States who study, they don't always work when in university.
No. A lot of them don't even work.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I'm not sure, I haven't studied here necessarily. I did my qualification here, but I haven't studied like in a university or anything like that here. So it's interesting. I'm not sure whether it's because of the amount of work may be different or how it is, but in the States, 90% of people who are studying, they are working, whether it's on campus, even international students, because when I was studying in the States, my first semester, there was an opportunity to actually work on campus. So all international students were allowed to work on campus, or if you're a third year student, you are able to actually do whatever you are studying, you're able to work within that field, as long as it's in that field for 18 months, I think, like that. And that'll be like from halfway through your third year until the end of your studying, basically. But wherever you go, you are most likely gonna find someone who's studying and they are working at the same time.
Yeah, people here, they will be in university and work during the off season.
Yeah.
Like
seasonal jobs and stuff.
But yeah, after the first 2 semesters and obviously festive.
Yeah.
It's like the times when people would, well, I'm saying now South African.
Yeah.
University goers, university students. But like we said, not in the podcast, but we speak. That's why we say oh my days, the thoughts is not coming. The words is not coming.
How they move faster.
Yeah, like they mature faster than America, because they are not forced to, but expected to start at a younger age.
Yeah.
Because obviously, South Africa, you must wait till you're 18 to get your license. Like once you have your license, is a big thing, man. I feel like, because you can move around and you're not depending on your parents. Because when you get a job, your hours is not gonna match up with your parents' hours. Exactly. Majority of the time, so it's gonna be a struggle for transport. All of that things. You get all your stuff. Most of your stuff you get it when you're 16. And then obviously when you turn 18, like things change, but for the most part you can become
independent at a young age. And that's
somewhat independent.
And it's not to say they're mature faster, but it's to say that like they how do I say? The independence comes quicker, man, because all that opportunities are there for them at a younger stage, at an earlier stage. Like if I if I had the opportunity to, and if I was able to, then I would have been working at the age of 15, 16 already. Because there are some people, depending on the state you are in, the age varies, but there were some people, friends of mine, that were working at 15. And from that age onwards already, you start building your independence. I mean, you start earning your income, some people started paying taxes by, like 18, like when they're in the senior year. And it's like, all these things, and I talked to her about it as well, when not on the podcast, but just like their young life, or their the time where they enjoy their young life is high school and their college. After college, people, like so many of my friends are married. Some of them have babies already. They're settling down, and they're my age. They are 23, 24. Some are younger than me, and they're already married. And it's just like, for them, that's their years, and then they find their career, they find their partner who they're settling down with, they're building their family already. Whereas here, it's more, okay, we study, then we still want to enjoy our 20s, and then find a career, then settle down, late 20s, and it's interesting how that different societies or different countries, how do I say? I can't get to the word I'm looking for.
But are we asking the wrong person?
No, I don't know. I can't get to the word I'm looking for. But it's just interesting how different it is, man. And how different, even though South Africa thinks they are very similar to the States. But
Be for real.
As much as it is, there's so much different in our culture, differences in our culture and our society. And it's just interesting to think about, and it's something we talk about all the time. Especially with me now, because my high school years were there, and now when I'm here, I'm like in this awkward spot of like, okay,
I know you fit in.
And it's like, okay, I fit, because now before I left, I was with everybody older, because I was with the youth group here at Eastridge, and everybody was older than me, so all my friends were older, everybody I was close to were older. And I went there, everybody was my age, but I was there, like I fit in with everyone and whatever.
Yeah.
And now I'm back, and I'm like, okay, now where do I fit in? Because now everybody who's older is now married, have kids, children, working like full-time careers. Now everybody in the States also my age, they're married, they have kids, and I'm not saying I don't know where I'm going. It's just like, because of that transition, it's put me in like an awkward spot being here now. And having that I guess, American kind of mindset or view
growing up.
Yeah.
Because the years where you grew the most
was
there.
Yeah. Like crucial years in high school, basically.
In your head, that's like there, but you're living here.
Yeah.
Not there, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. And it's a lot different. They say life moves faster, I guess, in the States.
Yep.
And that explains a lot, I guess you could say. But yeah. Hectic stuff. But we know, as we know, like we always say, we're not speaking bad on the States or bad on South Africa. We just, from experience also, and I guess that's what helps us, having been there and seen things and been around people, we're able to actually give our opinions and, see how things are different. So it's just, we're not speaking bad, we're just saying how things are there and how things are here, and how it's affected also both of us and our futures and how we're moving forward.
But I will say, South Africa now, sometimes they like, okay, you know how they say everything doesn't suit one thing doesn't go for everyone.
Yeah.
No? It's not one size fits all. So, like, I feel like South Africa, not okay. Certain aspects, South Africa wants to be like Britain or America, or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want to like enforce stuff that is in those countries,
But they
continents.
want to do their own way of doing it.
And it's like, not even, they try to do it the exact same, but they just can't, because look here, that countries is not the same. You are not that country, so you can't get it the same, and you're not going to get the same result as what is happening there.
Exactly.
And it becomes even worse. The outcome becomes even worse than what you think you want. And it's just like,
and I think what they forget about is each country deals with their own crises and their own issues, man. And there may be similar issues, but it's because the issues are different. We can't move forward just as any other country has moved forward. We can't want to be 10, 20 steps ahead of everything. Meanwhile, we still have to deal with, everything that's not dealt with. And like my dad and I were talking today, basically, and we were talking, I think it was, I don't know which day it was, but it was in this week. There's a ship that docked at the port.
The kettle.
Yeah,
oh my days.
So this ship,
What
let me
in
give
the
you
world?
context. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. But let me give you context, basically. So this ship is on its way to Kuwait, and it's carrying cattle, like, sheep, cows, whatever. It stopped at the docks here, and it's picking up cattle, picking up supplies, before it went on to East London to pick up more.
The kettle.
Yeah, with the cattle on the ship, And obviously, you can think, okay, it's going to be a bad smell. All right, there was a bad smell. And a lot of the people in Cape Town, CBD, they were complaining about the smell, and they were questioning, isn't this like, health violation or something like that? And the people were saying, this is animal cruelty and all this.
Yeah.
And they did all this just to so they can get the ship out of the docks as soon as possible. And it's just like myself and my dad was talking, and we were saying, it just shows where our priorities lie as a country. Like, we're worrying about this when literally in the CBD there's issues there. There's homeless people there, there's children dying and stuff like that. And it's like worrying about a ship that's docked there, and it's just about the smell of the ship. And then not just that, ships being in the dock is also bringing in money, because they have to pay to be in the docks. And they don't see that, and the supplies that they're buying, they pay for that, and we're getting money from, and it's just like, South Africa is, and we said this when we had the podcast with Caleb also. South Africa is beautiful. It's a beautiful country.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful country. Nature-wise, yes, there's places you can go where it's also, people are warm and welcoming and everything like that. But
culture-wise also.
Yeah, and culture-wise as well. But when it comes to our government and, where their priorities lie, and, the crime and how it's handled, there's a lot of things that can be improved on. And obviously, there's corruption all over the world. There's corruption everywhere. But South Africa can't jump to where those countries are just because they are there and not deal with everything they are dealing with.
There's no shortcut.
Yeah. It's like that joke Trevor Noah said. Everybody's going to the same goal, but everyone's going this way. South Africa wants to go this way around. I don't know, no, we'll meet you there. We'll go this way around. Nah, it doesn't work like that, man.
But I think one of the cows died.
Really?
Because they were on the ship for a while before they got... Before they docked. That's a shame. I'm a cow. Anyway, just some certain stuff is just like, it's like when you sweep stuff under the rug, stuff under the rug now, the rug is not gonna get, it's not gonna hide the stuff forever. And eventually there's gonna be no space.
And that's the case with what's happened in our government and stuff like that. And what's upsetting is, politics are brought into so many other, it's brought into workplaces, it's brought into sports, it's brought into everywhere. And it's just even at work now, where I work, it's a whole lot of things that are just swept under the rug. And it's
deal with it, man.
Yeah, it's there's no need for politics. There's no need for, those kind of things to be a part of it. It just creates an unhealthy environment. It creates an unhealthy work environment. The staff morale becomes very down. It's just, doesn't create a good atmosphere in general. But yeah.
What's another thing we're supposed to talk about?
What's your questions?
Oh, this one's okay. Let's first talk about, can people change?
Yes. Simple answer is yes. Question is, can people change?
Personally.
What's your thoughts on that?
Personally.
I mean, it depends.
It really depends. I wouldn't say I highly disagree. In a way, I do agree, because there are people that have changed.
Definitely.
All around the world, there's people. I know some, certain people, obviously personally. But it also I think it depends on every situation. Every person is different.
And it depends on the person themselves as well.
If they want to change, they will change.
Yeah.
But if everyone, a lot of the times people think if you tell the person this and that, they're gonna change. No. They have to be willing to change, and they have to want to change.
Yeah.
They can't be told this and that over and over again, and people can't just expect them just to change because they're being told to do it. Even it's the same with children. If you tell children not to do something, they're gonna do it. It's
the curiosity gets the better.
Exactly. You telling them don't, they're gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Or gonna try to do it. It's the same thing with people change.
Yeah. And it's sad sometimes because you can't. I don't want to say you can't blame them, but it was also their decision. But at the same time, sometimes the situation they are in makes it even harder, because now they've been in a situation for maybe so long that their perception of what may be the right thing to do and what they think is the right thing to do and what is actually the right thing to do is so mixed up and skewed, because now they've been there, and now that's all they know. That's what they feel is best for them. That's what they feel is the best way moving forward. And no matter how much you give them, like you said, no matter how much you help or tell them, they're not going to see it, because they see it. No, this way is better. This way is up.
This is how I've done this, and this is how I'm gonna keep doing it.
And it's hard for those who've been through that for so long, because you can care and love them so much, but you can also only do so much. You can't, you as long as you've done your part, you've done as much as you can to be there and be their support. It's like we said, it's up to them whether they want to change. They have to actually be determined to change, to make that change. Not saying people can't change. Like we said, people can change. I mean, we both know several people who have changed. I mean, and completely 180-degree change. And
you don't want them to do a 360.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a 360. It should be a 180. They're going this way. Next thing you know, they're facing that way and no turning back. So I mean,
I'm waiting for a sneeze.
Oh, you can sneeze again?
I'm waiting for a sneeze.
Weren't you waiting for a sneeze last time also? Oh, well, it's like every time we're in the car alone and then you need to sneeze or something.
It's the nighttime air.
Oh, hay fever or something.
I almost always get it at nighttime.
I'm glad I don't get that. That's just you and Daddy.
Yeah. To a certain extent, yes, people can change. But some people... we won't get into that one.
Small things, people can change small things. Like if it's a bad habit or something, you've done now and it's something you can watch. Then it's easier. But if it's something that's caused actual trauma, or caused or it's some sort of mental and emotional abuse that's led to that, it's a different case. It's a lot harder.
It's tough.
But there's people that's come out of it, and it's not impossible. It's just, I mean, look.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cross our fingers and hope for the best. We never know what can happen in the future, guys.
Anyway. But you can kind of relate the next question to that in a sense. You know, people's needs and stuff like that. And kind of,
yeah, okay.
in a way. Ask the next question.
Next
You can
question.
go on.
Do the needs of...
Oh my word.
Do the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few?
And this is similar to a question. It's like, say now you, for example, you ask if a superhero is put in a situation, or even if you are put in a situation. Let's give the train. I'm gonna give a train track example basically.
Yeah.
So say there's obviously train tracks can split off, right? So say there's a train on its way, and you come across 2 tracks, and you can either change the lanes or just keep the train going in the same direction. So on the one side, if the train goes straight, you have a family of 4, right? They are tied to the track, and obviously the train goes straight, the train's gonna hit them. On the other hand, if you change the direction of the tracks, you have one person there, and he or she is tied to the track, and if the train goes in that direction, the family of 4 is saved. And obviously if the train goes straight, the one person is saved. So it's similar in that sense, asking. It's a hard question.
What's your opinion on that one, man?
It's a hard question to actually answer, because now it's like your moral compass comes into play big time, yeah. Because now it's like, okay,
stop the train.
No, but say that's not an option. You can't stop the train if the train's coming at full speed.
Okay, just listen to me now.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is not I would, okay, in an imaginary world, the family of 4 and the one person would be safe.
Yeah.
No?
In a happy ending,
yes.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, there's 8 billion people in this world. It's one person. Yes, it's a person. Look at guys. I'm
See,
not
that's where the
I'm not authors, but think about it.
Oh.
Why would you want to kill the whole family?
Exactly. But then why would you want to kill the person?
Why is the person on the tracks?
See, now you're asking questions like too far into it. I don't know. That's a tough, seeing to many people's needs rather than a few people's needs. It's not a simple.
There's no simple answer to it.
You're always gonna ask questions like, "Can we do this?" or "Why can't we do that?"
Yeah. It's a complicated situation, but situation. But if you're like there, it's happening. You have to make a choice. You can't be asking, what is this brat doing on the train?
And whenever I got asked, I know when I was in high school, so that came up. Because we had this one class at JFK where they gave us scenarios like this all the time.
Yeah.
And we had to actually, it was critical thinking. We had to actually decide what to do, because now, and we have to choose. And it was always a struggle for me, because if any of you know me, I'm the kind of person who would want to save both. I'd want to be that kind of person who's like, okay, I can get there in time, I can get here in time. If I get him first, I can untie him, and then he can help me untie the family, and then everyone's saved. But obviously when you're given a choice, it's hard now, because now it's family. It's still a person's life.
That man's family is not there with him. So think about that
Exactly.
man's family that is not there.
And then
if you kill
still
the family,
and then you still have to answer to that man's family. Why didn't you save that man's family? That man.
But if you kill the whole family.
See, now that's just.
If the whole family's knocked out.
Okay, but now let's talk about people's needs. If you don't see too many people's needs and the few that's there.
Okay. All I'm saying, Jesus fed 5,000 people.
Hey, Noah saved 8 people in the ark. But that was a commandment by God.
But what are the people doing?
And they were sinful.
Exactly.
Were, and they didn't want to believe Noah when Noah told them what was coming.
So your scope. That's your own fault.
Yeah. You know what? That's gonna be our question. That's gonna be our question for this week.
Who would you save? The one man or the family of 4?
Yeah, the one man or the family of 4. Who would you save on the train tracks?
Personally, I would rather save the family of 4. Their children probably have a long life ahead of them because they're probably children.
Yeah.
So.
And what if it wasn't children? What if they were all 4 adults?
Still. It's a mother and a father.
Okay,
and
but
children.
what if it wasn't a family? What if it was just 4 adults?
Oh. Is it a boy on the other side? Like a small boy or a small girl?
What if they're all adults? And just 4 of them on this side, 1 of them is on that side. Then you see, it's the same thing. You live.
But you said a family of 4.
Okay, but now I'm just saying, what if it wasn't a family of 4?
That one man is gonna have to take one for the team, man. I'm sorry. Either way, okay. If I'm watching a movie now, and Iron Man is coming to save the day, and he must save one man instead of the what's the name, I will not like Iron Man.
Yeah, that's true. The hero always wants to save everyone, or the majority. Obviously, you want to save everyone, but you want to save the majority of people.
It's better that way.
Yeah.
I get everyone's life matter.
But then it's also that saying of heroes can't always save everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So the man has to take one for the team. Or woman, whoever is standing on that track. If you're there alone. It's your day, my guy. I hope you had a good last meal. But
we are not insensitive. We're not heartless. It's just...
If I was given the choice, if I was the person on the train, I would... What's it? Which one was turn? If you turn, you kill the guy, no? I would turn. Because if you go straight, the family was there, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I would turn the train.
You know, it's interesting, no?
You're not turning the train, you're switching the track. Do you know that?
That's what I'm saying. You switch the track, most.
Yeah, but I was just realizing that in my head.
But you know, it's interesting, no? Have you heard that saying about how... I don't know how the saying goes, but it's about villains and superheroes, man. A villain will sacrifice everything to save one person. But a superhero will sacrifice, like, say he has his family now to choose over the world. He'll sacrifice his family to save the world. But a villain will save his family and sacrifice the world. Have you heard that?
Villains don't have family.
I'm just... Not all villains. Okay, most villains.
Name one.
I'm not even gonna try. But no, it's
Name one.
I can't remember the exact quote.
Villains
But
don't
I
have
heard that some but it's like say now somebody
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, say now somebody who loves someone, who has somebody close, man. Like someone they care about. He will do, as a villain, he'll do anything to save that person. But now, say now a superhero, somebody they love or care about, they will save the world over, even if that person may be in danger or something. I've heard that somewhere. I swear.
Gwen.
I swear I have. It's on a movie or a series or somewhere.
R.I.P. Gwen. What's that the name? Gwen.
From Spider-Man. Yeah.
R.I.P. I get what you're saying now. Okay.
What?
I don't know. This is just gonna go back to the ungrateful stuff that we spoke about a while ago. But okay, think about it now. Like I said, a villain doesn't have a family, right? So, like, I watched...
Gru has a family. He's a villain, technically. Some despicable me.
Gru found his brother in the last movie.
Yeah, but his
little
girls are like his family, and his minions are like his family.
Okay, listen. Can you shut up?
Okay, sorry.
You know, Oaks was telling me, Oaks took a video of you and Caleb interrupting me in the last part.
I should take a video of how you and Oaks were talking over me the whole time. Yeah. I was talking here and you guys are having your own conversation in the background. Anyway, continue.
Okay. I watched Venom. Okay, I watched Venom 1 and then I watched Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Yeah. Now that man is most crazy in his
Carnage.
And he's the villain. And you must know his storyline. He's most he was actually getting abused by his family and then he killed them all.
Yeah.
But you see, my point is, villains don't have family. If they have family, the family didn't treat them right? Hence why they're not with the family anymore.
That's true.
They take long to like trust the new family. Hence why they find their family more important than anything else. Because they don't trust the other things in the world. Now, where I'm saying ungrateful. Not necessarily ungrateful, but heroes don't see it. Because like they've had the family their whole life, whatever, this and that and that.
So idea of privilege comes in.
There we go. So heroes are
That's
like,
another deep
okay,
topic.
it's fine. I will must sacrifice my family that I've had for years and that has appreciated me for years to save the rest of the world. I get, okay, yeah, you're saving the world. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. That's another deep topic. And that conversation can just go deeper and deeper because
My goodness.
then you come into the idea of privilege.
I like arguing.
I'm not saying you're not wrong. I mean, I agree with you.
No, but yeah.
No, but
like,
yeah.
No, I'm saying like. Just
Anyway.
Okay, you know you're making again noises now like I made last time.
Oh, that's the sound. Noise, so you're doing it there.
No, I was pushing it so up.
See, it is still you.
Oh my word. No, it's you also.
No, I'm gonna sit right
You
now.
know why? It's because Daddy took this thing out.
When?
When he had to change the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed that there's like a little sound in the background last time, and it sounds like this. And that's literally the sound.
That was you.
And I made the sound now.
Okay.
I'm saying, it's that sound.
But sometimes we fidget a lot.
Yeah. It's not that we fidget a lot. It's just we're sitting. I mean, we're sitting in the car, so obviously leg space for me is good, and she likes being comfortable. So
I fidget a lot. I will admit I fidget. It's not because I want to be comfortable. It's because I fidget a lot.
And last video we were both fidgeting. You had the clamp. I had the Vaseline. Was it last time?
No, it was the last one. It was the last one.
Oh, and Oaks, you also the fidgeting, no?
I was fidgeting, yes. Yeah. I just, you know.
And she's fidgeting now, so you just can't see it.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, and you know the other thing about villains?
What?
I love villains.
I also love
villains. Wait, have you seen the thing?
Who's my favorite villain?
The Joker. Me or something?
Always.
But we didn't start
Joker?
like that. In my opinion, Heath Ledger.
Okay. I agree, but what's his name comes very close. Phoenix. What's his first name?
The one that's in the Joker.
In the Joker. He's very good. The way he played that role is.
But we can see why Heath Ledger is the best Joker. Like he was the Joker.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright.
Anyway, we'll get back. I want
to
say something. I want to say something.
Sexy, by the way.
I want to say something.
That man is so sexy.
Continue.
Okay. Anyway, let me just say, when we're younger, we praise the heroes, no? But when we're older, we understand the villains. Have you seen that quote?
I've seen that somewhere. I've seen it. I understand it.
Anyway.
But on that, it's actually crazy how like actors' roles affect them, like. Because we even not just Heath Ledger, right? There's like you think of the guy who plays It. Even he talks about how like psychologically it
messes him up.
It messes, like he has to actually be careful of how much in character he gets, because there's times where he's caught himself not filming and he's been in character. It's like, and it's interesting how.
Yeah, man. Sorry. It's always a cycle. Like Heath Ledger.
Oh.
Do you see that man in 10 Things I Hate About You?
I don't even know what it is.
Okay, you have to go watch it.
Okay.
It's a rom-com. I know I don't watch much rom-coms, but that rom-com. I've watched it 3 times since I started watching it.
No.
And I watched it once last.
Why I watch a romantic comedy?
No. It's not like My Best Friend's Wedding. It's not mommy stuff. Okay, I think mommy has watched it, but Listen to me.
I'm listening. I'll check it out.
It's easy.
I'm first gonna watch the new Avatar series that came out now.
Okay, continue.
We talked about Avatar last time. The live action Netflix what you call it came out today. So
I love how you started that show, not trust whatever, and then you were like, I'm waiting for Avatar to come out. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, and I was like, you kept watching the stupid show.
Because you don't know because we were drawn, even Daddy was drawn in by, because it was like,
crazy.
because now we're seeing how these people are lying, yeah, and whatever, and it's like, come on, so I wanted to see it. Anyway.
Whatever. What are you gonna say?
Now I was just talking
Oh,
about
how deep people get into it. Yeah.
people get into their characters and how to fix them, like, you know, their real lives and their real psychological state and stuff like that.
They go crazy.
The fact that they actually have to be careful and
there was someone else. Well, I don't know. I think it was you didn't watch that movie.
What?
Saltburn. I think it was that movie. But anyway, if you've watched Saltburn, you know what happens in that movie. And his name is Barry. Like the main guy's name is Barry. And the guy from Nate from Euphoria.
Yeah.
He's also in it.
You said yeah.
And I think it was a hot one that he spoke about it. Like that was like his most intense role. And like hectic. And you know what's crazy now? That was like improv.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no script or
That was not from the director or nothing. He wanted to explore the character and he wanted to do.
I think that's where it becomes very dangerous. Because when you, obviously it's different if it's scripted, right? Then you must follow this. But when you explore and I mean, good actors, they do that. They explore the character.
Like
they get into the character fully. Like they want to,
But it's like to what extent?
Yeah, and that's scary. I mean, props to, why is this lighting so hectic? Okay. Props to actors and actresses who are able to do that and still remain sane.
I've seen Layla also.
Yeah, because you think I was in Layla in Euphoria.
Crazy.
Having to play that role and that character, and then still
so
coming
deep.
back and being sane is crazy. Because and you think of also 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Same thing,
All of it, but no.
Those shows are really deep in the sense of like it can affect you emotionally, and if you go and watch that shows, we don't watch it.
But if you have watched it, you know what we are.
Yeah, you know what we're talking. We don't recommend to watch it because of the kind of show it is and because of how deep.
Yeah, especially to young people.
Yeah, but just playing in those shows in general, I'm sure it was tough for them because yes, they may be playing those roles or making the series to promote awareness for it, but at the same time it's like
fix him.
Yeah.
The one had to go to rehab.
Seriously, which one?
Justin.
Did he actually have to go?
Yeah, he was. I remember I followed him, and then he said like he's been like sober for like so long or whatever, and it's been like tough or whatever.
That's it. So yeah, respect to those actors who are able to remain sane and keep their,
composure
and but yeah.
I could be too shiny.
Me also. You guys don't understand how we were trying to figure out lighting and stuff, and oh my, okay, there we go. We're trying to figure out lighting because we did this at night before, but the lighting was not bad. If you watch the first video that we were in the car together, you can see the quality was bad, the lighting wasn't good. So we decided, okay.
Did you just say the lighting was not bad? Oh,
wasn't bad.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll rewatch this.
Okay, next question, guys.
I was gonna say that next question relates to that one about saving the people.
Oh yeah. The next question is just, are we obligated to people?
Yeah.
You can go first.
This is not a question for me to
answer. I go first. Yeah, you just shut up. Okay, let me tell you guys. In a way, I still am a people pleaser. The only two people I like, actually like. What?
No, I have something to say on that. No, continue. Nothing bad.
Okay, I don't know if people please goes with this.
That's what I was gonna say now. Because the thing is, you can be. I feel like people pleaser is not necessarily the same as feeling obligated to people, man. Because you can care about people. Okay, you didn't ask.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what you're saying, but listen, because I'm saying people pleaser relating to this question.
Okay, go. And I'm still continuing.
Okay, yes, I'm just. No, you gotta clap. Okay, so people please in a way where you starting to feel like you must. No? For me it was I felt out. So I was like, okay, let me not do what other people tell me to do. Or help others. Like in that way.
Okay.
Then I am now.
Then I am now.
Then I
quote
am.
of the day. Then I am now, guys.
Then I wait, Joshi. And wait.
Let me tell you guys something. I was in grade 7 and I was an annoying kid. But then I am now.
No, wait. It's my tooth, man.
It's the wisdom coming out.
It's the wisdom.
It's the wisdom.
Okay.
She wants a cake, by the way, because she's turning 18. She wants a cake saying, what is it? Wisdom? Something about wisdom?
All the wiser.
All the wiser and hotter.
Than ever. By the way. Okay, anyway.
Wisdom teeth really speaking.
No.
Sorry, continue. I know, but this is getting hot now.
And now, like, I've changed a lot, man. And I know people think I'm rude. I mean, okay, I know I can be very honest and very brutal.
But I'm the same.
No, you're not. Be for real.
I can be honest. I can be very honest.
But you're not like me.
I'm not.
People don't perceive you as rude.
Yeah, but I'm not rude when I'm honest. You can be rude when you're honest.
It's called brutally honest.
Yeah, but then I can be blunt, most. I'm very blunt when it comes to, like, if somebody
depends, though.
No, if somebody must ask my opinion on something, or somebody is doing something that I don't agree with, I'll tell them straight. I don't agree with that. Like, what you're doing is gonna harm yourself, you know. I stand up for things like that, man. But I'll admit to what she's trying to say, though. I still not feel obligated, but because
you sugarcoat things.
I don't sugarcoat things. That I don't do.
Sometimes
I don't sugarcoat things. But then that's the same as now not being blunt and not being honest.
Okay, whatever.
I don't sugarcoat
Get your point.
But if I care about someone or I care about people, sometimes I catch myself feeling obligated to be there for a person or support someone, even though I don't need to. And yeah. It's not something it's not a bad thing, but it's something I need to work on, because if that person doesn't want help or anything, then why do I still throw myself?
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah. I'll admit to it. It's not one of my best traits, but yeah.
Yeah, I used to be very nice. That was okay, guys. I actually used to be nice back in the day.
Hello, my baby.
But nowadays I don't really feel the need to. The need to share my love. It's okay if you are close with me now. If you know me and I enjoy you being around you, you add value to my life, then yes, you know I'm a loving person. Well, I don't show my love, but you know I love you and you know that I will care for you. If you must call me, as broke as I am, I will help you. But if it's the complete opposite, then it's the complete opposite. That's
I can't say I'm the same.
Yeah.
Because I always tell myself, if no matter like what I've been through with someone or anything like that, like yeah, not always.
No. But it's always like with me, there's always one person that contradicts it.
Yeah.
Like you would think it would be the complete opposite because, like I just explained, when it's the opposite, you're not gonna get the nice me.
And there's one person in both of our lives that we know we haven't given up necessarily. You wanna come up here?
Girl.
Huh? You wanna come up? Come man, come up. Come.
This dog
This dog.
has affection.
You're gonna be
issues.
in our podcast, man.
Hello, man.
This is my baby, guys.
Hello, man.
I'm probably gonna be so full of it when I'm done here.
Anyway.
What was I saying?
Both of us have someone.
Yeah, both of us have someone in our lives at the moment who we both
At the moment.
for the past 2 years we've really been concerned and like care about this person a lot. And it's been tough our life because there's been occasions where it's like, okay, is this person reaching out? Are they not reaching out? Like, and as much as we try to reach out, we get blocked out a lot, man. And it's tough because now it's like we have to make the hard decision to back
No
off.
contact.
You know, no contact because they, even though we know we care about them and we want to be there for them, we know they're not allowing us in, man. They're not allowing us to talk to them, and they're not allowing us to see them. And as frustrating as it is, especially for me, not so for her because she's come to accept it more, but the person's contacted me like on occasions, and it's like, okay, then I go to her about it and ask her, okay, what should I do in the situation?
You're not gonna get much out of me, man.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm just gonna, when he comes to me, I'm just gonna be like, bro.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know everything. Okay. I know.
I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know. Don't worry about it. Listen.
Okay. Continue. So now you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do know.
Okay, thank you.
Moving on. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah. It's a short topic.
It's not. I wouldn't say I've given up.
I never said we gave up.
I
haven't
wouldn't
given
say-
up. We've just stopped. We've stopped putting in as much effort in trying to reach out because they're not allowing us to actually reach out. So it's hard for us to actually make contact and, you know, find out if something is wrong. And yeah.
Now, from our side, a certain event happened, and then I was just like, okay, peace out. What am I gonna do? What do you? Because if we're gonna just keep continuing, it's just gonna affect us even more, and it's just gonna like, oh, you're putting in so much effort, and you're getting nothing out of it.
And the
So
reason why
just leave it. So
and-
that's why I've been like,
and the reason why it's hard
whatever.
for me is because it's like I said, I'm the kind of person that wants to be there for everyone. And, you know, because of the event that happened, it made me even more so about this specific person now because of what happened. And it's harder for me because now I want to be there and I know, okay, if it affected myself and her the way it did, how does it affect that person, you know?
we're talking about two different events.
What are you going to say? You're talking
I'm talking about after, like recently.
Okay, now I'm referring to that.
Yeah, I
and
know,
how
no,
it affected that person. So obviously my mindset is like, because the time she's contacted me, it's been worrisome times, you know, like
Yeah,
not
it's like, what is
like,
happening?
almost like a call for help kind of thing. But then I try, but then
as the
nothing,
time
you
goes
know.
by, after it's worn out.
Yeah, then it's just gone again. Then I can't reach, anything. Then it's just distance again. So, yeah. And then it comes to, setting your own boundaries, knowing when, how far to go. Not saying you give up, but to know where you stop. To know, okay, how
To know
much.
your limit.
Yeah.
To
Because you
know.
also have to respect yourself enough not to,
Yeah.
not waste energy, but
Weigh yourself out.
weigh yourself out to worrying or constantly reaching out and not being able to, not allowing them to respond back or anything like that. What event are you talking about? Oh, guys, we are on an hour. We're actually just
Are we
under
done?
an hour. We don't have to be done. There's the topics there, isn't it?
Yeah. But we can't talk about it.
We have a few more minutes, I think.
Just like at certain points in your life, you need to realize you should not be putting yourself in situations that is gonna tear you apart or that's not gonna benefit you.
Yeah.
Because if you keep putting yourself in such situations, your life is not gonna be as enjoyable. Enjoyable as you wish you would want it to be. Because the thing is, like, it comes down to like wishful thinking in a way.
Yeah.
Like you're expecting things that is
and
never, not that it's never gonna happen, but like you just need to let things flow. Like eventually maybe it will come around or something will, happen. And then it happens.
And it comes back to everything we talked about, like your decision or what you decide on determines, it has consequences, it has benefits, it determines where you're going to go in the next month, in the next, 10 months, in the next 5 years, whatever. And, like whenever you make a decision or whenever you are going to make just anything, try and think about the pros and the cons to it. Try and think about, okay, if I do this, one thing my dad did a sermon on one day. He talked about the 10-10-10 view on making a decision. So once you make the decision, where you're gonna end up in 10 minutes. If you make this decision, where you're gonna end up in 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
If you make this decision, where is it gonna end you up in 10 years? And it's an interesting way to look at it, because you always think, okay, short-term benefit, right? If I make this decision, this is what I get out of it. But where are you going to be 10 months down the line?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to be 10 years down the line if you make this decision? Because some decisions can be long-term, some decisions can affect you long-term. So...
And obviously you don't know what's going to happen in the future and you can't really tell, but you need to think.
But it requires that
what is happening
thinking
around you and such things.
Yeah.
Bigger.
My car's going to be full of air now. My chair is going to be full of air.
It's more going to be your pants.
This is my baby, guys.
What's going on here?
What?
Let me see.
Our guest speaker for today, guys.
Anyway, is that all you have on your mind?
Yeah, man. And like we always say, guys, leave your opinions in the comments.
Let us know what you think. Stanky people.
Let us know your thoughts on what we talked about. We've had a few people DM us and tell us they actually enjoy what we're doing and they want us to keep going. And
we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We
taking time out of your day to listen to us.
Yeah, it means a lot actually, because it's like we said, our motivation is to stay consistent. People telling us to stay consistent, and it's even that small growth every time we post, every time we release. It's what's keeping us going, because we know, okay, everything starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere, and we're small. Not saying we're gonna go big, but we're small now, man. We're starting somewhere, and it helps us a lot. It motivates us a lot when we see people actually watch it and enjoy it, and
see people that is like you're actually watching it, like
and interacting with it also, and having you guys' comments there, and having you guys' opinions and stuff on the stuff we talk about. That, makes us want to, interact even more or have more of you as a guest or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And guys, we would love to have you as guest.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we are fine, as you have seen in the videos.
If you want to.
Like we said, even if it's a call, like if we have to like FaceTime you or something.
Zoom call, something.
Anything, we can make it happen. So just let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it for us for Reality Road today.
You.
My English has been terrible today.
Yeah, we've both been struggling.
Anyway, hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Love you.